If you don't want to stay a child, let's talk about mindsets that will mature you and that will change you as a person. And a very interesting concept is this first one, which is understanding the 3 acts of life. Listen to this clip here.
It's possible, and you think, it's all happening because it's youth. She is talking about life in 3 acts, first, second, and third.
If you think of your life as kind of like a movie, there are 3 different acts. There's a setup, there's a confrontation, and resolution. And this is where you need to pay attention, because you determine how this whole process is going to be. To come back a completely new person, you have to accept a journey to a completely different world in a galaxy far, far away. This can literally mean a new location, like Paris or something, unless you're from Paris. But this can also mean a side of humanity that you have never seen before. For instance, let's say if you get into the world of productivity, then you'll hear things like the 80-20 rule, or cold showers, or morning routines. It's like a unique world with their own set of languages. So, if you want to change, you should find yourself in one of these worlds where it actually feels a little foreign and maybe a little uncomfortable. But, that is actually how you know that you are on the path to making a big change in your life. This is why also, if you travel to any new places and you come back, you kind of feel like you see the world just a little different than before. So this means accept the journey to a different world. If you are looking to become a better person that makes up a better society, hit that subscribe button. The next way to mature really quickly is understanding how to use no really effectively. And this is kind of different than the way that people would usually use it. Watch this clip here.
And I think just to be able to say no is something to absorb, and it doesn't always apply necessarily, but sometimes you need to stick to your guns. And no is
Here you can kind of see that people are using no to kind of draw boundaries with other people. But here, I am saying the most effective no that you can say is to yourself. It sounds like I'm trying to get you to hate yourself. No, that I promise you, that's no. Because becoming a mature man or woman, the most important thing that you can do is the ability to command yourself. If you command yourself to work undistracted for 1 hour, can you do it? Can you say no to eating chips for 3 days? Saying no to yourself not only makes you more disciplined, you will actually start to like and respect yourself more as a person. Next is focusing on expanding the mind and not just the actions. Watch this clip here.
Mind expanding experience as opposed to what we lose as we age, because of course we do, but what do we gain?
You stop.
Everything is about youth all the time.
When you're trying to change yourself as a person, it's really easy to be like, just tell me what to do. Just give me that workout plan, I'll follow it, and I'll get stronger. But when you do this, your body changes, but your mind changed very little. You will see the world the same, and you will make the same kind of decisions. This is why you're looking really to expand your mind. In everything that you do, ask why behind that action. If someone's putting butter in their morning coffee, ask why is it coffee and not tea? Why is it in the morning and not the evening? Yeah, I know, now that I look at it, you do look like an annoying little child, but there are big benefits. Because the more you ask these questions, the more your mind starts to expand. And you're starting to interact with the world in a very different way. And this is where a lot of wisdom starts to come from. The last tip is how some people are just able to find better ways to constantly improve their habits. Listen to this clip on exploring.
You don't have to be stuck. You're not stuck. You can always explore. And you should always explore, and you should always review. What's wrong with that? A reflection and interest.
The main concept here is keeping your mind open. They say the worst place to be is actually being mediocre. Because when you're at the bottom, you know you're at the bottom. So that's why there's a drive to constantly improve. And when you're at the top, you're like, I've arrived. But when you're in the middle, you think that you know enough, so you start to slow down. But in reality, that might not actually be the case. So understand that in your journey, there will come to be a point where you feel like, I know enough about the subject and I don't need to constantly learn more. But that is the exact point where you should not stop and keep on going if you want to actually improve. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and I will see you in my next video.